everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Jill and today I'm going to be doing my 2016 reading goals and just sort of what I'm going to be trying to do, including a TBR jar that I'm starting new this year and just my general plans for 2016. So let's get started. I know this is a little bit late, but that's because this first week going back to school has been absolutely insane, and also I just got my wisdom teeth taken out about 1.5 weeks ago and I was not able to talk for a little while, so that's why I haven't been really posting a lot. But now I'm going to be talking about just my general plans for 2016. Just starting off, I just wanted to say that I had a Goodreads reading goal of 75 books. It is 5 more than my goal last year, which was 70 books. And I did end up reading last year 100 books, but I decided to lower the number just because I'm a sophomore in high school, going to be going into my junior year. And at my school, that is a really hard time going from sophomore, junior, and that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to have a lot of time to read, and also I have all these things I'm going to have to do and everything with school, and so I decided to keep my Goodreads goal pretty low. I hope I'm actually able to complete it this year. But yeah, so 75 books, and I think I've read 3 books so far this year, which isn't very good, but like I said, I've been really busy. Don't you love my Shadowhunters necklace because of the TV show? I'm like, TV show's great. So moving on to the TBR jar that I decided to do this year. Let me grab it. So here's my TBR jar. I have a pretty little thing. Oh my god, the focusing. There we go. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty. So generally with this TBR jar, I'm doing it sort of like Katie Tastic did it. This doesn't have like all the books that I haven't read in here. These are kind of TBR jar challenges. I had 12 different challenges in here, and each month I'm going to pick one out and I'm going to try to read a book that sort of corresponds to that challenge, and each one of those challenges is actually one of my reading goals for the year. So obviously I already put all these in here, so I'm going to read off what I put in them from my iPod. And also I didn't really take these ideas from really anywhere else. I just sort of made them up based on my individual challenges that I kind of wanted to complete. Some of them might not be original. I'm sure they aren't all original, but I didn't like go online and look at a specific list. I just sort of catered them to my own wants. So okay, so here we go. The first one that I have is reread a childhood favorite, and that could be obviously just something that you read when you were little and that you want to reread, and I'm really excited for that. Read a book that you're scared to read. Now this one I sort of kept very vague for a number of reasons. When I say a book that you're scared to read, it could mean a variety of things. It could mean a huge book like Outlander or something that I've been wanting to read for a long time but I'm just really intimidated. It could be one that the cover's weird, like White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I really want to read that book, but the cover and the title just, it kind of scares me a little bit. Or it could be something that you've been putting off or you don't like hear good reviews about, just one that you're sort of apprehensive about reading. And I sort of wanted to have that challenge so I could challenge myself to go out of my comfort zone, you know? Next thing I have is listen to an audiobook. I have not listened to an audiobook before, and I will admit that I've been kind of confused on why people like audiobooks. I've heard that it's a different reading experience, but I've never experienced it, and I always thought they were pointless. I don't want to say pointless, but I am going to try to listen to an audiobook sometime this year. This list is all about challenging myself. So another thing that I have is read a book someone recommends to you. I'm getting some of my best friends also read YA, and they have lots of books that they would recommend to me, and I'm also in a book club that I could get recommendations for, and this is just a challenge that allows you to kind of read something that you probably wouldn't normally read just on your own. The easy one, which is read a book with green on the cover, just because lots of this year I'm going to be pretty busy, so I wanted to have just sort of a quick thing that I could just complete without like really challenging myself. The next one is read a book with a male main character, and again this is sort of an easy one, but lots of YA out there is only from females' points of view. So I'm going to try to find a male point of view, even though I know there's lots out there and I've read a lot, but it's just sort of a change of pace. The next thing is read a book published the year you were born, and that for me is 1999. And so I know that Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban was published in that year, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, all these different things that I just sort of wanted to branch out and sort of read an older book. The book I have is Read a Classic Not from School. So in my school we read a ton of classics, and we actually in senior year we have to do this huge project and we use some books that we read in the curriculum and some that we read outside the curriculum. And so I'm going to be trying to read more classics that we don't read in school. And also I'm really interested in reading more classics, especially like Jane Austen and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Next thing I have is read a book borrowed from the library. Now this is a thing that I normally never go to the library because I like owning my books, and it makes me uncomfortable to go to a library and get a book, read it, and then bring it back. It's something like, you know what I mean. Like you just want to own the books, like it's just weird to have to bring it back. So again, this is stepping out of my comfort zone. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I'm gonna try. Thing I have is read a book on your 2016 resolutions. So I have a list on this device here that has all the books that I really want to get to in 2016. I'm not going to go through all of them, but some of them include Outlander, Gone Girl, White Hot Kiss, Game of Thrones, just kind of all these books that I've kind of wanted to read for a long time and I just haven't. And so this is just a challenge to just pick up one of those on that list. Thing I have is read a 2016 debut release. So just read a book that came out and released, and that is an author's first book. Again, kind of an easy one, but yeah. One is read a non-YA, and this is very broad as well. This could be anything ranging from an adult book to new adult to a book of poetry to a classic to all these different things can complete this challenge. So that is what is inside my TBR jar challenge jar thing, and actually since it's already the middle of the month I had to pick one out already earlier this month, and I ended up getting, I doubt you could read that, but it says read a book on your 2016 resolutions. So just the list that I made of books that I want to get to, like Outlander, Gone Girl, I can read for this challenge, and I haven't started on this yet and I have no idea when I'm going to do it. So yeah, so we'll see how long this goes. I'm hoping that every single video when I do my TBR for the month, which I'm going to start doing, that I'll pick out one of these on camera. I wasn't able to do that this time, obviously, because it's already mid-month. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying to pick out one of these and we'll see if I complete these. I'm hoping, even though it might be a little challenging and I might fail a little bit. Those were just some of my general goals and resolutions kind of for my 2016 year of relaxed, laid back. I'm going to be really busy, like I've already said a ton. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and like if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So, goodbye!